Morning, this is an empty train to Yoker Carriage Sidings. Depart at 9:08 and you're expected into Yoker Carriage Sidings at 9:34. So first thing you need to do is to insert the master key, which has already been done for some reason. Hold down F and put the reverser to neutral. Reset the very boring AWS. I like the AWS on the 317. 317 is actually more squeaky and funnier. This one is just like boring. Next thing you need to do is turn off the DRA with the Y key, because there's a clear aspect down there. Shift H for headlights into the on position, because we don't have a day headlight because reasons. Press Shift F8 to put the destination to depot. If you press F8 by itself, it just says via Belter and Yoker. So I don't really need that. We're just going to depot. Next thing I need to do is to set up the GSMR. Turn up brightness. So register this train is 5 Hotel 61. Hotel 61. And my signal 407. 407. Enter. There we go, we are registered as 5 Hotel 61. And we're following along train 5 Hotel 61 0908 Springburn to Yoker Carriage Sidings. In real life, this train would have been formed of a class 334, but because we don't have the 334, I've just replaced it with a 314 because I wanted to drive a PEP because I wanted to. So this train would have stopped at High Street, Glasgow Queen Street, Hindland before arriving into Yoker, but these are all non-passenger stops. And most of them, it was just sat there for like no time at all. This would have been passed. It passed even Hindland. So yeah, we're going straight to Yoker. So we'll depart at 9:08. So it is now 09:08. We'll put the reverser to forward, release the brake, and power to notch 1. 2. So departing Springburn, the speed limit is 15 miles an hour, and we have about 9 miles to Glasgow. And you're really speeding, well done. So yeah, running non-stop through suburban Glasgow. So Springburn has 4 platforms. Platforms 1 and 2 connect to Glasgow Queen Street and has services towards Edinburgh. So Glasgow Queen Street to Edinburgh via Springburn. And platforms 3 and 4 are for terminating trains from the northwest of Glasgow, from like Ballock and Halsman Central. So yeah, Springburn is a busy station. It's a busy station for what I can tell from RTT. I haven't been there in real life. Now passing through Barnhill Station. So I think this is the first video I've done in a 314. Of course, none of them are in service today because they've all been scrapped and replaced by 385s. Well, maybe someday in TS we'll get an actual 334 and a 318. Whoa, wheel slip. So yeah, I am using the AP track and the AP weather patch from ATS. Because for some reason, the AP weather and the AP track don't want to apply themselves to this route. Oh yeah, if you can hear like rustling in the background, it's because I've got my coat on because it's freezing in here. Next station will be Alexandra Parade. Yeah, Alexandra Parade. So this is a scenario of my own creation. So the requirements are, well, the route itself, so Suburban, Glasgow, Northwest, Helensburgh to Springburn. AP weather and track, even though I'm pretty sure they're optional. We also need the AP 314, so the train we're driving now, and the AP Class 321, which comes with a 320. This is Alexandra Parade. I almost said Palace. Well, Alexandra Palace is in London on the East Coast Main Line and not Scotland. Why am I seeing Cujo assets in a modern route? Come on, Rivet. This is Duke Street. Yeah, these stations, they are real close together. There's a 330 that I forgot about. So yeah, I don't think it'll be too long before we see an actual 318, because 317s and 318s, they are very similar, from what I understand. Also, if you play the scenario with dynamic lighting on, it will look a lot better. Because I set the weather to like heavy rain. And with dynamic lighting turned off, it just looks like arse. This is High Street. So yeah, speed limit is still 30 miles an hour. There's a Pep going the other way, probably going to either Springburn or Edinburgh. Next station will be Glasgow Queen Street. So taking a look outside. The route looks pretty decent, even though I have seen some Cujo assets. No wait, this is High Street. Last station was Belgrove. So this is Glasgow Queen Street low level. So here are platforms 8 and 9. This is Charing Cross. It's a nice station. Not to be confused with London Charing Cross. So in the tunnel we have a signal yellow, which means the next signal will be at danger. So what we're doing is pretty much following behind a stopping train, which isn't anything particularly special in a scenario. So I have the TPWS grids up ahead. So yeah, the scenario, it will look a lot better if you have a more powerful PC than I do. Come on, lag. So your next station will be Partick. Lines from the left joining from Glasgow Central low level. And trains from Lutherglen and Motherwell and Larkhall and Lanark. You know, the other half of Glasgow. The southern bit. 320 is going to Airdrie. Yeah, it's red. Please stop. Sending. Please help. That was close. Put the brake to full service, reverse it to neutral, DRA on. I will just wait here in the rain. So signal is now yellow to DRA off, reverse it to forward, reach the brake and power to notch 3. 2. Why did it sound like a cat trying to hiss? So the next station will be Partick, then Hunland, then Jordan Hill, Scott something. Gas Pattern and then Yoker Carriage Sidings. Call each other. This is Partick. I have heard some people complain about some certain assets not being included, like I think it's a museum of some kind and some student accommodation. Well, I've never been to Partick, so I can't really say anything about it. So yeah, this I think I might put this scenario on ATS as like subware. You know, subscription only, assuming it gets approved. I mean, I think it's a good scenario. Very interactive. So approaching this dangerous aspect, put the brake to step 2. Oh, it's gone yellow. Cool. Now approaching Hindland station, where the branch towards Annisland comes off. So if you wanted to, you could do like a loop of Glasgow. You can start off in Annisland, go through the northern bit, through Maryhill, across the Edinburgh Glasgow route towards Springburn, then back the way we came towards Hindland, and then back towards Annisland. And you can keep going around in a circle all day. My stuttering is awful. Oh, green, cool. I think the last train went off towards Island. 320 is going to Springburn. This is Jordan Hill. Speed limit 50. So Glasgow is the next station after Scott's Town Hill. Someday we'll get an actual 334, because if I had to prioritize new units for the route, I would go with the 334, because 334s will be around a lot longer than 318s. Because 334s are newer. Because with the 334 we can drive it around Edinburgh, we can drive it on this route, extensively on this route. So, if there is commercial value in making a 334, it's just a matter of time before someone actually makes it. We just need patience. This is Scott's Downhill. How many stations are I butchered on this route? I think it's one, because I think I pronounced all the other stations pretty well. So we turned to Edinburgh, to Hotel 44. This is Glasgow station. Please make sure all my Euro junctures are set for Depot West Siding 10. Will do. I think the frame rate has died though. Also, speed limit's gone down to 5. After we cross over into the depot. Yay! 5 miles an hour running! This is so entertaining. Take the time to set up my routes. So I want to go here. Yoker Depot West Siding 10. So flick that one, flick this one. There we go, we have a path. Very, very laggy. I guess it's because it has to load in so many lofts, like at Wembley. But to a small extent. I mean, the frame rate is fine if I look over here because there's not a lot to load. If I look over here, yeah, frame rate's dead. Look at the screenshots. Why don't I, there's no punch me to view? Why? Why AP? I guess it was wagons, because 214 was a collaboration between AP and wagons. I think AP did the sounds and then wagons did the modelling. Why no passenger view? Why? I still don't understand why we have reverb effects, because this is clearly an open area. So looking at the map, we are currently here, or where all this yellow is. So yeah, the network, it's a pretty expansive network. I think it's a total of, 45 miles. So like Glasgow in the bottom right, and then Hammersmith Central in the top left. That's why my English is it's on point today. Top English. So yeah, over here in the, I think it's the West Depot. Just 320s and 314s, because we don't really have anything else. I was saying that in the list of priorities, at the top would be a 385, then a 334, and then 218. Because think about 385s that they used literally all over Scotland. The electrified bits. Like Edinburgh, Glasgow is now electrified and using 385s. The lines around here are mostly a mixture of 320s, 318s, 334s, 385s. And we only have two out of the units I just mentioned. So you have Dovetail or someone. They need to make new stock because TS is getting outdated pretty quickly. So yeah, this is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little quick run in Suburban Glasgow in the PEP. So subscribe for more Train Sim content, there's a lot of it. Thank you for watching, like the video if you're so inclined, also subscribe to the channel. We are so close to getting 500 subs. So close. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. So arrival into Yoker Carriage Sidings.